Yo, what's going on, y'all? It's Combo Breaker 99. I'm back with another video. All right, y'all, just back with this real quick video here. Just want to give you my thoughts on this current situation in boxing. As y'all know, a junior lightweight champion in boxing. He's a WBC junior lightweight champion, Oscar Valdez. He tested positive. He tested positive for a banned substance. It's called phentermine. And I think phentermine is kind of like this substance used for weight loss to help you kind of pass things and help you get down to your weight faster. It's not a PED, it's not a PED, but it is a banned substance. And, he tested positive once, his A sample came up, everybody said, oh, he's clean, he's going to come up clean. It was just something in his tea, right? So once again, he tests positive again in his B sample. So after Vada collected that B sample, that came out on the 13th that, he was dirty, second test came up dirty. Everybody thought the right thing was going to be done, right? He tested positive, may not be a PED, but it is a banned substance. We all thought his fight was going to get canceled. He was going to get fined, and he gets suspended, right? Well, no, it's not working that way. His fight is still on. The fight is still on. He's still scheduled to defend his title this month. And my thoughts on that situation is like, that's no good. That's simply no good. I had to bring that up over here. I talk boxing, but I've been talking about MMA a lot lately as well. But this is something I feel strongly about for both sports. I think it should be clean all the way around. There is no shortcuts. There's no special treatment for certain fighters. I think once you test positive for, whether it be a diuretic or whatever, the punishment should be the same. I think maybe some PEDs can be a little bit more harsh, but this is seen as a shortcut. This is seen as you putting something in your body that you're not supposed to have. So I think you should be punished for it. No slap on the wrist. You should be punished. You should know better. And I think for, Mauricio Suleiman and the WBC to ignore it and just go through with the fight and think it's okay, I can't get with that. That's why I'm definitely not supporting this fight. I don't care, again, like I said, if it is like a fat burner or you to help you lose weight, I don't care what the excuse is, you should know what goes into your body. And, I also wanted to just speak on how everybody else was kind of like bashing other fighters that were getting at him, even like Devin Haney. Devin Haney called him out and said it's kind of suspect, that this is going on to somebody again that's linked up with Canelo. He even brought up Ryan Garcia's name. Now Ryan Garcia, he kind of bombed back and said that he's clean. He saw that as fighting words. Well, I mean, whenever two people like Canelo, as you know, he's tested positive before a few years back, right? He's got the dark cloud over his head, but now Valdez has that dark cloud over his head. I mean, there's got to be some truth to that, right? So you can't get mad at Devin Haney because he's speaking the truth and he's, coming out about something like this and saying, hey, they all could be dirty in that camp, right? I mean, people can't get mad at him and so he should worry about his own career. No, this is a sport that he's fighting in. Him and Ryan Garcia could fight one day. They could possibly fight one day. So it's on him to speak out like this. Same with guys like Andre Ward, Timothy Bradley. I mean, would have loved to hear them speak out about some of these other situations in the past. But I mean, for me, I got to call it down the middle about all of it. Like same thing with Tyson Fury. He's tested positive before, so I can't put it past somebody like Tyson Fury to try to use dirty tactics. You know what I mean? You always have that dark cloud over your head. So same goes with Oscar Valdez. Like I said, no matter what the substance is, it should be treated the same. You should be treated the same down the line. I don't care what kind of money you're gonna lose on it. You can't ever put certain situations when it comes down to somebody's life on the line. So in the future, what is WBC going to do? They're going to continue to go through with the fight. If a guy, he tests positive for a PED, are they just going to go through with it? I just don't like that. They're just kind of proving that they only pick and choose what they want to. Same thing can be said even for like MMA sometimes. The UFC, they do that. Like now the UFC will suspend you. There have been some harsh suspensions where, fighters have been out for 2 years, for certain substances. And then some will be like 6 months or 8 months. It kind of depends on what it is. But for the most part, you will get fined and you will get banned for a while, or you will get banned or you will get suspended. But I think this is just kind of crazy how in boxing, it's not all across the board. It's kind of playing favoritism and kind of choosing with depending on who you're sanctioned by. If it's WBO, WBC, or whatnot. I think it should all just go by like they say, VADA testing, USADA, and so on. So yeah, that's just my thoughts on the whole situation. Like I said, if they're not gonna fine him or even push this fight back, like give him a 6, 7 month suspension, even because maybe they could be a little bit lighter than since it's not like a performance enhancement drug. They could at least give him a suspension and strip him and strip him of his title, make him fight for the title when he comes back. Like they did Benavidez. They made Benavidez have to fight for the title. So hey, do the same thing here. But if they're not going to do that with him, I'm not supporting the fight. That's all I can do. A lot of people just talk. Hey, I'm just not going to support it. Anytime somebody pops up dirty like that and they just ignore it, I can't support that. That's my thoughts on it. Combo Breaker 99. I'm out. Subscribe. Peace.